Good day, everyone. So, for today's topic, we were gonna talk about the tragic love story of Orpheus and Eurydice. At the end of this lesson, you will know the importance of love, passion, and also about the weaknesses of human spirit. Orpheus and Eurydice is one of the most famous and beloved Greek myths. A myth about love and passion, and also about the weaknesses of human spirit. It is also one of the great tragic love stories from Greek mythology. The tale of the musician Orpheus and his wife Eurydice features love, death, poetry, and afterlife. In the story, Orpheus was the son of Apollo and Calliope the muse. Apollo gave his son a lyre and taught him how to play. Orpheus did to such perfection that even Apollo was surprised. It is said that nothing could resist to his music and melody, neither friends nor enemies or beasts. Even trees and rocks were entranced with his music. He was known as the legendary musician. Now, let me tell you the great tragic love story of Orpheus and Eurydice in Greek mythology. It was said that Orpheus is the son of Apollo. Orpheus fell in love with Eurydice, a woman of unique beauty. They got married and lived happily for many years. Hymen was called to bless the marriage, and he predicted that their perfection was not meant to last for years. At some time, soon after his omen, Eurydice was wandering in the forest with the nymphs. When Aristeus, a shepherd, saw her and was beguiled by her beauty, he started chasing her and making advances on her. Eurydice got scared and tried to escape, but she was bitten by a snake and died. Orpheus sang his grief with his lyre and managed to move everything living or not on the world. Both humans and gods were deeply touched by his sorrow and grief. Right after the sorrow and grief of Orpheus, he went to the Hades. His father, Apollo, then advised him to descend to the Hades and see his wife. Any other mortal would have died, but Orpheus, protected by the gods, went to the Hades and arrived in the infamous Stygian realm, passing by ghosts and souls of people unknown. He also managed to charm Cerberus, the known monster with 3 heads. Orpheus presented himself in front of the god of the underworld, Hades, and his wife, Persephone. Upon facing the god of the underworld, Orpheus started playing for them, and even the cold heart of Hades started melting due to the melodies coming from Orpheus' lyre. Hades told Orpheus that he could take Eurydice with him, but under one condition. Eurydice would follow him while walking out to the light from the caves of the underworld, but he should not look at her before coming out to the light because he would lose her forever. It is in this moment, if Orpheus was patient enough, he would have Eurydice as a normal woman again on his side. The awaited time comes in which Orpheus and Eurydice is now ascending to life. Orpheus was delighted. He thanked the gods and left to ascend to the world. He was trying to hear Eurydice's steps, but he could not hear anything, and he started believing that the gods had fooled him. Of course, Eurydice was behind him, but as a shadow, waiting to come to light to become a full woman again. Only a few feet away from the exit, Orpheus lost his faith and turned to see. He saw Eurydice behind him, but her shadow was whisked back among the dead. That was the time also that Eurydice was gone forever. And in the end, Orpheus' death was at the hands of those who could not hear his divine music, the Maenads. This tragic love story didn't end in happy ending. It depicts the importance of love, in which he will do anything in the name of love just to bring back his wife. importance of passion, wherein he used it as a weapon to soften the heart of the gods so that they'll allow Eurydice to ascend to life again, and also the weaknesses in human spirit in which Orpheus cannot live without his wife Eurydice. There were three themes found in the story, in which the first is power of music. He plays blues when Eurydice died, and he uses his music to charm the beasts and spirits of underworld. Second is the death. Death totally haunt this myth. It begins with Eurydice's fatal bite of snake. Orpheus went to the underworld and ends with Orpheus' murder at the hands of the Maenads. And the third one is love and trust, wherein Orpheus was so heartbroken when he loses Eurydice that he travels to the underworld for her, which is irrational and awesome. But then, as they make their way to the upper world, he turns around to look at her. The story wanted to impart us a moral lesson about the importance of trust. Orpheus is tested in this story. He has every reason not to trust because he lost his wife, Eurydice, to a snake bite on their wedding night. That would shake anyone's faith in love, in fate, and in the gods. And also, the purpose in writing the story of Orpheus is probably to deliver the message of love that chooses to withstand and defy the challenge of death and redemption. The story also aims to entertain and inform the readers of the value of acceptance. This only connotes that no matter what challenge of life is giving you, if it involves one of your loved ones, you will definitely do anything just to have them back again. Although we have a weakness as a human, but that won't change the fact that we must try to do something for the one we love. Death is unexpected, and all the things we need to do is to accept the destined life even though it was painful. The story of Orpheus mirrors the unconditional love that we have for our loved ones. As we reflected in our modern times today, some people are willing to sacrifice themselves for the ones they loved. Taking risk into something is much better than not making any action at all that will make you lost them forever. Furthermore, trying as well as trusting is indeed important to succeed what we want in life. Losing faith, love, trust will definitely become the reason to be weak, but if we really want something, we need to strengthen that faith, love, and trust to achieve our main goal in life. I hope you'll get something from the story. That's all. Thank you.